Happy New Year, everyone. I cannot believe it's 2024. That is absolutely mental. It is the annual tradition of looking back at my 2023, seeing if I completed my resolutions, and also telling you guys the resolutions for 2024. Also just say what I hope to happen in 2024. Honestly, it is a year where it's like I have no idea what's going to happen. Obviously, 2023, I knew that I'd be in year 12 and then start in year 13. I knew that. However, 2024, I have no idea what is in store. Ooh, a little bit rhyming. End of A levels, starting university. I don't know. Obviously, I've got to apply for universities this month, January, which I have prepared for and I'm ready to do so. But I still don't know which one I want to go to. I know that I want to study clinical psychology at university, so you know, I've got that kind of idea of what's going to happen. But yeah, so I don't know which one. Obviously I'm going to apply, see if I get in, but it's just like, I don't know how well I'm going to do in my exams. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, guys. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I'm kind of excited. I feel like I've been needing to, in the nicest way possible to myself, grow up a bit, just because obviously I went to the same sixth form that I went to secondary school at, so it's like I've been comfortable. Do you know what I mean? I've been locked in, I've been secure. Do you know what I mean? I have been happy. But obviously university, it's going to completely throw me off, and I am petrified. It's the fact that routine probably out the window. Do you know what I mean? I need routine in my life. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 2, have I been counting or not? I can't remember. I think I went 1. Oh, just like people. I'm ready to be lonely, but like obviously everyone's like, you make friends. I'm not very talkative. If you can relate to me, I like sit by myself. If I don't know people, I don't really go forth. I just kind of wait and see. And the problem with me is, first day I might go in all guns blazing, like boom boom boom, I'm ready. Oh god, no, not actually guns. I go in like ready, raring to go, like become my friend. But then if it goes bad on the first day and then I don't have friends, then I'm like, okay, it sets me back. Anyway, that is besides the point. Anyway, that's just the one thing that's freaking me out about 2024, I can't lie. So future Holly, please tell me it's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna send you over to my past self, who is watching a video of past Holly in 2023 January, talking about what I wanted to do in 2023. Did that make sense? Probably not. So let's just begin. It is 2023. What? I don't even know. Production quality was so good back then. However, I'm saying I had a mic. The first thing is to do things even if I'm doubting myself, because the whole reason I didn't do the Okay, so the first resolution was don't doubt yourself. I don't think I do that too often, but I'm gonna say it's very hard to know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to be like, at the start of the year, don't doubt yourself, because in the moment, you can't control whether you do or you don't. So, like, you know what I mean? But obviously, what I'm trying to say is, like, if I've been dwelling on something and thinking, should I do it, should I not, to just go for it. And I don't think there was many situations where it was like I had to make a big choice. Also, I think I was kind of referencing the fact that I love writing songs and I love all of that stuff, but I feel like singing is a hobby which I find I enjoy it so much, but like it's very difficult there's no way to perfect singing, or like, especially when you're quite young. I mean, I am 17 now, but do you know what I mean? When you were younger and stuff like that, your voice is always going to be developing, and I feel like it's one hobby where it's like you never feel like you're good enough. But I'm happy right now with how I can sing, but like I feel like maybe I do doubt myself a lot with that. side of things.
To publish a song, right? Because
Publish a song.
I just, that, following on from the doubting thing, I just want to do it. Like, you know, it's something that I've been wanting to do for literally the whole of 2022, but I just didn't do it because I just felt like it wasn't good enough.
My second resolution was to produce a song, which I obviously haven't done. I guess there is a little bit of an update from when I did this first part of the video, like did this video. There is a bit of an update because my birthday this year, I got a little MIDI keyboard, which I now have Ableton Live, I think that's what it's called, and it's music producing software along with the little keyboard, and it's actually so good, and I've made snippets of songs. So like I am getting there with the whole like producing side of it, but it also takes a lot of effort. And there's a lot of times when, you know, I've got exams or I've got to revise or I've just got to be lazy. But you never know what 2020. Sorry, I've just thought about the fact it's going to be 2024. 2024. Not sure how I feel about that because I feel like a lot of things are meant to happen in 2024. I feel like it's like a year I've heard about for a while. And like people have been like, this is going to happen in 2024, and you're like, oh, that's so far away. I didn't fulfill that resolution, sorry, but maybe this year, maybe, probably not.
I want to do is grow my YouTube, because, you know, I've had it for
Grow
so
my
long
YouTube.
and I just want to, like, you know, do new things, try new things on here, you know. Obviously, I love doing my school content, so I want to do a little bit more of that, see where I can go with it, you know, try out different type of videos that I've not done before, and just, you know, actually keep consistent, because I know there was some times.
Grow my YouTube is my third resolution, and I think I have obviously like constantly growing as a person, and I am enjoying. I literally always enjoy being on YouTube and having a channel. Like, I feel like a lot of people, you know, back in year 7, like everyone thought they could bully me out of it. No, I didn't get bullied, but like people would make comments, but like now it's like people don't. People actually tell me that they watch them, or like my friends would be like, "Oh, I saw this on your video." I was like, "Okay, guys, fans," but like I'm very like if I like doing something, I'll just continue to do it, no matter what anyone says about it. Can't lie though, haven't been very consistent recently, have I? Because it must have just been when I started year 13. Honestly, I don't know. I just remember like on a Monday I'd be like, damn man, it's Monday. Do you know what I mean? It's Monday and I should have made a video by now. And I haven't. Which is something I really do want to fix, because it's like obviously school comes first. School has to be number one, else I won't do well in my exams. I feel like you guys would appreciate it more if I didn't like stress and cry and die over this channel. But you know, I'm very happy because everyone that watches me is always very supportive.
The last thing I have on here is save money. This is just what everyone wants to do, to be fair.
I have a weird obsession with money, but like, hold on, let me pause the video. But not in the way where it's like I need loads of it. It's just the way that it's like if I get to a certain amount, I can't go under. Like I have to stay on that amount, and if not, it ruins my mood. However, what I'm trying to do is actually try and contradict myself back in 2020. No, back in January. I'm gonna have to try and contradict myself because I'm trying to be less stressed about it, because it does ruin stuff in my daily life if I'm constantly stressing about something when, you know, if it's like a birthday coming up and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to spend my money, but it's like I've saved my money for the purpose of buying a birthday present, so why am I stressing about it? Do you know what I mean? Anyway,
I don't want to feel bad about actually spending money, but I also don't want to. I want to know like the balance between getting something that, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm good at saving money. Yeah, I've actually done this resolution. I've got to say, I've done that resolution ticked off. I think that might be the first one I've done, because I've only just recently spent my money. Oh my god, I've only just recently actually spent my money because obviously Christmas and my brother's birthday's the day you're watching this, 1st of January. So yeah, I've done it. Like I literally To be honest though, when it came to Christmas time and having to actually think of presents and things that I want, I couldn't even think of anything. So like, I think I'm very content in the stuff that I have, so it's not like I need to go buy unnecessary things, you know what I mean?
What I want to do in 2023, like, you know, obviously I'm doing my A levels, but it's not even like, you know, I do have exams actually. I've got exams in 2 weeks, but
I got a merit in both
there's
of
not
those
really
exams,
any
by the way.
big exams. To focus on it, but also, you know, balance life as well. Like,
okay,
you know, in the first 2 terms, that was really good. My balance between,
oh, this was
you know,
year
living my
12
life.
me. Oh my god. So I was like only 2 terms into year 12 at this point. Deep, man. Like, sorry, I've paused it an awful. Very optimistic, aren't I? That's quite cute.
Going to school and doing that, and I feel like school actually became a little bit more bearable. I would
Oh, it
say,
is.
right,
I
'cause
like school a
I do
lot.
not stick to things at all, because I had a diary literally in 2021, and there, like, I do write in it every now and again, and I still write in it throughout 2021, 2022, and then 2023. But that clearly shows that I literally don't write every day.
By saying diary, yeah, very unrealistic to do your diary every day. I mean, when I was a child, I did it. I did it easily. Don't really know how much time I had as a child, but I clearly had a lot because I wrote in my diary every day. Interesting. Well, that was me reacting to what I said I wanted to happen in 2023. And I did 2 things out of the 4, 5. And I don't feel disappointed in this year actually. I think it was a pretty good year and it taught me a lot. It also taught me that I am stressed too often, so I need to sort that out. This is to future Holly. Off you go. Okay, you're back. Hope you enjoyed that little segment. Do you think I did change a lot back in January 2023 to then December 2023? Just because I feel like, obviously, I was year 12 in January. I was like loving life, but then now I'm year 13 and I'm not sure it's the same. The first thing that I want to do in 2024 is to control and understand my anxiety, because I think it's been one thing this year particularly that has been very predominant and affecting me. And I feel like in previous years I was a little bit more like, do I mention this on video? Like, obviously I've always said about mental health and stuff because it's something I'm very interested in and very like pro talking about online, but what I'm saying is I think previous years I've been like, do I say anxiety? Because what if someone comes on here and is like, you don't have that? Like, I was scared because I thought if I said it and someone would be like, you don't have that. You know yourself, don't you? You know what you're feeling, and I can very much say it's definitely anxiety. So yeah, no one come for me in the comments else I will cry. Thank you. Basically the whole thing is this year has been a bit stressful, and I feel like I think it might be the worst. Sorry, what accent was that? It might be the worst my anxiety's ever been. Mainly start of year 12. I think the first week of year 12. Do not ever make me relive that moment again. I want to be able to, obviously I understand and I know what's happening, you know, I really enjoy, oh god, no, I don't enjoy it. I really like to research up about mental health conditions, so I am quite knowledgeable in that area, but it's more of the fact like everything's different for people, so it's like you can't really Google and get your answers. Like, obviously you can see what the general thing is, but you don't really have on Google your particular like criteria or your particular like things that will help you personally. Do know like things that do help me are like journaling, which I don't do enough, to be honest. I've said in previous videos you should journal, and like I do it, but I don't do it enough, I don't think. So maybe that's something I want to do a little bit more. I think I find when I'm not feeling as good, I tend to like binge watch my favorite shows and like try and find a distraction, and I feel like sometimes you shouldn't distract, you should accept and you should understand. But I think a lot of the time I do that because I don't understand and I don't know what to do. But yeah, so that's the one thing I want to do. Number 2, is to be more open to change. It's one thing that I'm very not okay with, because I think I get very comfortable in what I'm doing and like how life is going. So if anything tries to change that, it's like not great. And change is inevitable and it's gonna happen, and I accept that. But when it comes at you like that, yeah, I can get into a very fixed mindset. I'm like, I don't want this. I will not forgive. I will not forget. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm very fixed. But then what I want to do is just be more open, growth mindset, be ready to accept that something's changed and deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Especially going to university, because I'm going to have to really deal with that, which I'm really scared about, guys. I don't know if you've picked that up in this video yet. I'm really scared. And 3, be present and be in the moment, because I think a lot of times, you know, I just think people in general, like when I think now everyone's, I don't want to be that person to be like social media has taken over, but like I think a lot of times people are very much like, not even just social media, but they're very in their head about a certain thing. For example, if they've got to do something, like maybe work's taken over their life, or a person's taken over their life, you can get very in your head about something. And what I want to do is be more present. A lot of times you can kind of just get in your head about things and you're not very living in the moment. Especially like one thing I've been trying to implement in 2023 as well. If I'm doing something with friends or like doing something with my family, I don't want to get out my phone and just be like taking photos of everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, actually be there, you know? Actually live it, because you can't live it. Obviously you can see it in a photo and be like, oh, that's fun, but if you didn't actually live it in the first place, how are you going to have the memories for it? Do you know what I mean? Number 4 is don't expect a lot from yourself, just because I feel like this is going to be me slating on past years, because in like all my videos like this, I'm like, oh, can you do this, can you do that? I just think like, if you can't do something, you shouldn't worry yourself about doing it. Like, if you start doing a resolution and you're like, you miss a day and you beat yourself up about it, what's that gonna do for you? Nothing. It'll put you down and you won't end up actually doing any, like, you'll stop and you'll think, no, there's no point now because I missed a day. Do you know what I mean? For example, if you were to do like, don't eat chocolate for a month. I don't know, that's an example. I could never do that, but for example, you're in January, you get to January the 14th and you're like, oh, I really want to have that chocolate bar. And then you have it and then you're like, well, there's no point the rest of the month, is there? Because I've already had chocolate. Just because you fail at something once doesn't mean you should just give up. Oh, motivational. Put that on a t-shirt. If you fail at something once, you shouldn't just be prepared to fail for everything else. Because imagine, for example, you're doing an exam for something. For example, science. I was awful at science. This is actually a really good life lesson, actually. I was awful at science. I was getting 4s, and then I failed one once back in probably year 11, to be honest. Like, who knows? I was terrible. I was getting like 9 out of 40. Like, it was awful. I was actually, that's the one thing I actually thought, maybe I'm not as smart as I think I am. It came to doing my actual GCSEs and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let that get me down. I'm just gonna see if I can solidify this 5, you know, let's just go for it. Let's just try my best. So I revised and I revised and I revised some more, and literally only revised science for a while. It was a weird time. I don't know how I did it because it was kind of boring. But pumping through these questions and I got a 7.7. I'm never going to shut up about that because it's my proudest achievement. Another one I have, sorry, I just shouted that. Another one I haven't written down here is to exercise more. I feel like I want to do some more exercise. I feel like my body would be thankful, because not in a way where it's like I want to get fit, I want to like have muscles. No, I don't think I do. But what I want is like to just feel like, I don't know, free. Do you know, like maybe I'll do a bit of yoga. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do like once in the morning, like a 5-minute yoga every morning. Do you think I can do that, guys? I don't think I can. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. That'll be greatly appreciated. Also, put your New Year's resolutions in the comments if you feel like you want to. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.